Hey guys, this is Kristin from KristinCoaching.com. We're going to be discussing a really important topic today, which is the fear of being cheated on. So many people, especially in relationships, have this fear. It usually has to do with past relationships and being hurt. Whether you were the one who cheated in the past or you're the one that was cheated on in the past. It can really create an intense fear moving forward in future relationships because you remember how awful it was in the past relationship when that happened. It was awful that you did it and you caused so much pain to your other half, or it was awful that you were the victim of being cheated on and you experienced so much pain and heartache. So a lot of couples get into their new relationships really scared and having a lot of anxiety around the fear of being cheated on again and just what that looks like in the relationship. So I really just want to validate that for you and tell you how normal that is to have that worry and have that concern. Infidelity in relationships does happen. And when it does, it's absolutely one of the hardest things that couples can go through. It can be really difficult. It causes a lot of sadness, a lot of pain, a lot of heartache, and it's a really difficult thing. So I'm here because I really want to help you figure out ways to overcome this fear of being cheated on. And there's some helpful tips that I want to remind you of and talk to you about, and hopefully that'll help you overcome this fear if you're experiencing it, or maybe your partner is experiencing this fear. So the first thing that I really want you guys to remember is you don't have control at all over your partner's actions. No matter how much we want to maybe tighten the leash of our significant other, how much maybe we don't trust them, or how much we want to just keep a close eye on them, no matter what, if your partner is going to cheat, they're going to cheat. I say this not to scare you. I say this in terms of just being able to let go of this power of control that you really don't have. If cheating's going to happen, it's going to happen. There's nothing you can do about it. The more tight grip you keep on the relationship, honestly, the most unhealthy it's actually going to become. There's going to be a lot of tension as a result. There's going to be distrust. There's going to be jealousy. That is negative. We need to learn to let go and know that we do not have control over our partner's actions, period, point blank, end of story. So let go of that. The second piece is, in any healthy relationship, you're going to need to be vulnerable. Relationships are vulnerable. You're opening your heart to somebody else. You're opening up your feelings. You're opening up any doubts and worries and insecurities you have. In any type of a healthy relationship, you have to have that emotional vulnerability, and hopefully you're with a partner and a significant other who's able to hold those for you and not break them and not cause you pain. But in any relationship that is going to be healthy, I want to remind you that there is a sense of vulnerability. So that takes courage, and that takes that process of kind of just stepping out on a limb again and being able to just trust that things are going to work out. I want you to know that you have to work on yourself in terms of being able to know that you're going to be okay no matter what happens in your relationship. Things happen, and sometimes infidelity does happen. So you have to be strong, and you have to know that you can overcome anything in a relationship. That yes, it might feel like it breaks you at the moment, but you're a strong person and you're able to get back up and move on with your life with whatever way feels good for you. So know that. Also, another tip in terms of overcoming fear of being cheated on is you just have to know your worth in the relationship. Know what you bring to the table. Your partner is with you for a reason, for your qualities, all your characteristics, and even some of your quirky flaws, right? You are who you are, so own who you are and trust that your partner loves you and wants to be with you, and you bring a lot to the table. So I think it's really important that men and women just know the value that they have, and you have a lot of value, and you are in the relationship, and your partner wants to be with you, and that's why you're in your relationship in the first place. And the last couple tips I have, it's just important to communicate with your partner about your fears of being cheated on. Be open, be honest about it. If you keep it hidden, it's just going to manifest and get more intense and more negative and have more struggles along the way. So be able to communicate with your partner about your fears, not necessarily so your partner can reassure you, because I think the reassurance really has to come within yourself, but just a way of opening up the lines of communication and having your partner just be able to support you with this endeavor and helping you guys, work as a team towards overcoming this anxiety. And then the last thing, I think in any relationship, whether or not you have a fear of being cheated on or not, just focus on making your relationship as strong as possible. Maybe there's things in your relationship that you're not happy about that could be creating some, doubts and some insecurities and some fears. So work together as a team to figure out how to fix those things that aren't working for you. Because I think the healthier that your relationship is, the more that you guys are working on it and making it as strong as possible, the less chance that either one of you are going to want to stray elsewhere and seek comfort outside of the relationship. So make sure that you're actively working on making your relationship strong and don't ignore things that aren't working. Address it together, be a team, go for it, and try to make you guys as healthy and as happy as possible. So those are my suggestions, and I hope they're helpful for you. And please feel free to comment or ask me any questions below, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can about that. So good luck in your endeavor and overcoming your fear of being cheated on, and I hope it goes well, and keep me updated on it. Okay, bye.